guys, you finally confronted the vampire. Defeated him, uncovered some secrets. Val found some magical stuff and some paperwork. You guys finally met the alluded to Father Harris, who turned out to have a very strong personality. You guys had one-on-one meetings where you guys were asked to make the decisions about where you guys are wanting to go. You guys had time to make your decisions. And today, those decisions are going to be made and said. So we pick up with you guys waking up after a good night's rest at your places that you were staying. Then Gideon, as you guys saw, went down into a basement. Later on, you see just Father Harris come up, and that's where we continue from.
So we have or haven't slept yet?
You have slept.
It's morning now, right?
Yeah,
It's morning.
It's probably close to afternoon by now.
It's
right?
probably close to afternoon. Father Harris comes up from the basement, and I believe he said that you guys had time to make your decisions if you need to. So you guys have the rest of the day to next day to kind of get ready for whatever you want to do right now.
Okay, I've got a few things I need to do.
Okay, so we'll pick up with you, Boden. What would you like to do?
Okay, so the first thing that I need to do, you said the ghost is like 3 or 4 hours away, right?
It's about probably, 3 or 4 hours, right. You might be able to get there shorter since you know the general location.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
So, when I wake up in the morning, I've already made my decision. So I'm going to go to Father Harris and tell him that I will be going back to my tribe.
Okay.
Tell him that I've got a few errands to run and then I will be back for...
Father Harris looks at you and goes, I'm sorry to see you go, but I'm glad you made a decision on your own. This is probably what needs to be done if that's what you feel in your heart needs to be done. And he actually goes, and this is a gift for you. He hands you like another bag of like 250 gold. But if your tribe has trouble, hopefully that helps. Or use my name if you need anything.
I appreciate it, thank you. And then I will go to Val and ask him if he wants to go with me to the ghosts thing.
Yeah.
And as far as the legs go of the deputy, all I did was tie them on a rope and then hang them over my shoulder. So like one leg on one end and then one leg on the other.
Yeah.
Like trunk nuts, but their legs?
Yeah.
Yeah. You notice that you get a lot of stares from individuals as you are leaving town with 2 human legs hanging from your back.
They're my spares.
They came from Lieutenant Dan.
So, Val, before you take off with Boden, is there anything you want to do?
Not in particular. I'm good for right now, I think.
Okay.
So I'm just...
So, Boden, go ahead and make a survival check on trying to see if you could find that place sooner than what you're
I'll give you an
planning.
advantage.
Okay, do advantage.
I'll help you out. Since I kind of know where we're going to.
Is it survival?
Yeah.
Why is this thing so fucking weird right now? 18.
18. It probably takes you like, instead of 3 hours, probably 2.5, 2 hours and 15 minutes to get there. So while you guys are traveling, is there anyone else that wants to do anything in town while they're gone?
I probably also need to talk to Father Harris as well.
Okay.
So, I'm probably just, I guess while they're talking, probably playing a little melancholy tune on my guitar, and after they leave, be like, Father, have a word?
Yep. Just guy's like, alright, Malcolm, you have a face that looks like you need to confess something.
Yep, I confess that as much as I appreciate the offer, I'm gonna have to pass it this time. I've got to go find my dad. That's priority number one. I promised my mother that, and that's kind of where I was headed before. So, but I will leave you with this, Father. And I'm gonna lean in and I'll whisper, "My can tell you where to get some more of that special cigar I gave you, if you'd like.
And he looks around and he brings out like a note with a pen and paper. He's like, I don't need to know. Probably should know.
Just write down the location of how to get to the tribe. Tell them how to interact with them and just slide it back to him.
Okay. Well, he folds it up and like you see, put it in his pocket. He's like, well, Malcolm, we thank you for the service that you have provided us. I'd say you would have been a very good member to have the team, but I understand your goals don't align with ours at the moment. And I'd rather have somebody who would be fully invested in this project and then somebody's going to be distracted.
Absolutely.
So I hope you have good luck in finding your father.
I thank you. I appreciate it.
And he goes, hold on a minute, let me see if I can help you out with this. And then he closes his eyes and he's going to use his divine intervention. See if he rolls a percentile die.
What does he have to roll over then?
He rolled a 51.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I was gonna say, you can't tell us if it's possible for us to take Father Harris or not, okay?
Yeah, you're just like, you feel like this breeze, and he's like, well, that won't work. Then you see him, like, if you don't mind waiting a minute, he starts pulling a whole bunch of incense out. He's like, alright, God. If Malcolm goes west, is that the direction he needs to go? Okay, it is the direction you need to go. Will he be able to find his father? Well, that's a positive, but not sure. You have any questions you need to ask?
I don't think so.
We have any free real estate. I'm gonna kill him.
He asks a few more like mundane questions, like how's it going? Positive, nice. Well,
Gosh, this is like the living embodiment. If I physically me was actually a father, I would be like that guy.
yeah. Like, all right, well,
We'll probably with his eyes closed. Probably. You said he's burning incense.
yeah.
I have a cigar up
Okay.
off of it because you know I don't need to waste the match. Yep.
So after his well, I was like, all right, well, west is the direction you need to go, but other than that, I wasn't able to certain more.
There's a train coming in today, heading that way, I believe, isn't there?
The train will be heading back to St. Louis, which would go through Kansas City then out west. So you'd have to go back to St. Louis and then go west. But yeah, there's a train coming in town that will take
Probably
you
the
back.
fastest. These boots were not made for walking.
So run.
Fair enough. I think I heard a song, something like that before.
Yeah.
Well, good luck in your ventures.
Thank you.
Right.
How much gold was Malcolm given for that?
I think
500.
500.
I'll give him 500
Yeah.
each.
Just gonna add that in just in case Malcolm makes some for some reason or another.
Grim, is there anything you want to do, or just kind of hang around town?
I want to see if I can, if anyone will, like maybe a little armor or bear shield or something like that that I can piece together or something. Just look around. See if there's anything that tickles my pickle.
Okay, so you're looking for.
I think one building.
Well, not literally my pickle, but
You're looking for weapons or armor.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. You ask around for a while. Probably John lets you know that the only blacksmith they have in town is currently a young boy that's technically apprentice. They have a general store that is owned by a racist person.
Well, I've already dealt with him, so I
Yeah, and
know that.
they haven't sold any armor or anything like that. So besides a traveling salesman, which you technically haven't interacted with
I'm
one
not
of those,
dealing with no travel salesman.
most likely aren't going to find anything in town at the
You
moment.
got jack shit around here.
I'll just probably wander around looking at the town.
Okay, how about yourself, John?
I'm going to the general store.
You go to the general store. All right. You go to the general store. Same guy's running it. That's howdy, fella. How can I help you?
Looking for ammunition.
How much you need? What kind?
Revolvers. kind of types you got in stock? Is it just plain ammunition?
It's just plain
Okay.
ammunition, yeah. It's just,
And it comes in bundles of what? 25?
Yeah, 25,
each?
yeah.
For how much?
it's since some of his stock has been recently bought out, he's actually jacked up the prices to like 3 gold pieces a box.
3 gold pieces a box.
Which is a big, because it was 10 silver pieces a box there to start off with. But
Sheriff had to resupply.
I'll slide him.
yeah, he goes, yeah,
How
was,
much do you have in stock?
in stock at the moment. The sheriff kind of wiped me out after his events. He commissioned a whole bunch of ammunition.
Technically, I kill the storage.
I have probably about I have 3 boxes, so 75 bullets at the moment.
I'll take them all.
Okay.
I just hand the gold over.
All right.
I kind of need it.
Okay, he just slides it all over to you. Yep, there's all
Not
that
even gonna haggle.
All right.
Yeah.
Imagine you putting him in his pockets of his pants.
I'm hoping to get more in a couple of days if we're still around. But
Bullets in your pocket.
it's been. He said he used every single bit of ammunition he had in his jail in the office.
Yeah, I saw it. It was messy.
Yeah, he has that Aaron boy out there, like Aaron boy out there, just piling up dead bodies and setting them on fire right now.
Yeah, well, when bodies come to life and they crawl inside of the jail, yeah, you're gonna lock yourself up too.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything against that. Like, good for him. I'm glad I didn't have to shoot a whole bunch of zombies out of this door.
Well, I was running.
One of them got my wife, though. Not 100% upset about that.
I'm just gonna nod my head,
Yeah,
slide the gold over, grab the bullets, and I'm walking out.
All right. He goes, thanks for your business.
Just leave it at that.
All right. So you buy ammunition. You walk around town. Look, you don't find any ammo or
I'm just
weapons or.
just looking around town.
Okay, make a
And-
perception check to see if you can find anything that sounds interesting.
Go for it.
Oh fuck me. Yeah, that's a 3.
A 3? Okay.
Oh fuck me.
I was walking around town looking around anyway, so
Did you get a new die?
I got a whole new set.
Oh, nice.
Really cool looking.
Nice.
I will say that after that, I'm gonna settle down in
Roll it in there. I don't mind.
at one of the desks in the IMC building.
Okay.
Take out my fine metalworking tools like my chisels and
Mhm.
stuff for engraving, and I'm gonna start. I keep working on that on Revolver.
Okay. You did well enough that it keeps proceeding, going well. You think maybe another day or so of working on it, you'll pretty much have it done.
Okay.
To where you guys
Getting the rest of the design work I want to on the barrel and the hilts.
Do I notice the dude burning stuff when I'm walking around since I rolled a 3? Or
So-
I'm just blindsided on that.
So a lot of the time you are feeling overwhelmed with a lot of emotions and the fact that you're in a completely different country and city setup than what you're used to. You would eventually find it's not hard to spot a giant pile of burning bodies. You would eventually spot it as you're walking around, yes.
Push in like the middle of the fucking road.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering because if he hasn't set them all on fire, I could also breathe fire. Set them on fire.
Yeah. On fire. The fire's having trouble catching if you want to assist.
Yeah, since I'm just walking around.
Yeah, it's like a little, you see like a goblin that stands about like 3'8", is sitting there like carrying these bodies that are full size, just like slowly dragging them to this pile, throwing them on like pretty much it's like like the bodies are there and there's like this weird black viscous smoke coming through, but you don't see any flames coming off of it. And he is straining very hard, lifting each body.
Sounds like many.
So, just noticing walking by, I was like, hey, you might want some help or you good?
He goes, oh thank God, I could totally use some help.
No, I can do that.
Alright. They're just clearing out the bodies. I'm trying to set it on fire, but I can't get the fire to catch.
I can probably help you with the fire.
Really? Alright, thank
Yeah.
God. So you just do the breath fire. There you go. I'll help you with the fire. You walk over and you just expend one of your dies. The dead bodies fail their saving throw, obviously. So,
Hopefully.
hey, hopefully. And then go ahead.
Good ones do.
Go ahead and just roll a d20, and we'll see how well it catches.
Yeah, I'll try it again.
I'm gonna throw that. We were not gonna.
18.
18. So
I don't
you.
know if you add anything.
No, I just wanted to roll d20. So you roll, and you do your breath, and then open your mouth. Where if anyone else around, they would have noticed their like deep red glow that starts making its way up up from somewhere deep in your belly up to your throat. And
I have a feeling that when I was fishing, it's gonna happen the same here.
yeah, and then just this line of fire shoots out, just coating the entire like straight line of bodies, and it catches. Like, oh, thank God, I've been trying to get it on fire the entire time. Wet, mushy bodies don't catch that easily.
Yeah, I can tell.
Appreciate it. He's like, I don't have much, but he hands you like a silver piece.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, all right.
I'm good.
All right, well, let me get back to this. All right, there's 30 more to go.
But yeah, I'll help him load
Alright.
the bodies and
Yeah,
stuff too.
you're
It's
strong
just-
enough. No
just
problem.
throw
You're
'em.
just throwing them in, no problem.
So when I get done there, I just continue walking around, just looking.
All right. Nothing else stands out to you besides that.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Val and Boden. After about a couple hours, you make your way to this familiar spot with a river with a tree chopped over the river.
You see her?
Do I?
Perception check.
22, I think.
22.
So I think it's plus 10 on mine right now.
Yep. So you see, like, somewhere in the water shimmering, you see, like, the black, messy hair just kind of
20.
flowing. Flowing, still see her. Black, messy hair is still flowing.
Yeah, just right there.
Just picture
Okay. I'll just get off my horse, walk up to her, throw the legs at her, like right on the shore. Sorry you didn't get to do it, but there you go.
Okay. You do that. You see, like, the woman kind of crawl, like, ring style, like, up on of, like, the bones cracking and, like,
I'm just like, I back away real fast.
She grabs the legs and like smells it. She looks at you, and you see like she smiles, and it's one of the most disturbing smiles. Like elongates longer up to her ears, like the skin rips up to it, and then you see her like inside start glowing a faint, radiant, whitish color, and she seems to like burn from the inside out, disappearing into a whole bunch of sparks.
Is her book still there?
Baby, you're fat.
Are you going to spend a thing trying to see it, or are you just going down to the water?
Well, I'm gonna try and look for the book.
Okay, try to look for the book. You can make a perception check, or try to look for use your ability to look for the magic in there if you want.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, I'll expend a thing and see if I
You
can
still
do
see it down there. You still see the book down there.
Yeah, I'll go grab it.
Okay, yeah, you dive down there, no problem, and then pick up the book. Yeah.
I'll take it back with us.
Okay.
Should we go back to town, or should we go see the elves and tell them the news too? While we're already out.
That's
Yeah.
actually I was gonna say after Father Harris, I need you to go see the elves.
Okay.
Well, depending on how far away it is.
We'll go to the elves right after the water.
Okay.
Since we're already kind of halfway there.
Okay. So
Halfway there?
the three of you actually go to the elves, and you
Say we would just be in there.
meet each other there. The elf tribe.
Baby, see you here?
So the first thing I need to do is go see about my pouch.
Go see about your pouch and go talk to Moonlight's daughter. She's like, I'm finishing it right now. She's like sewing like with like a golden thread.
So imagine it's late afternoon,
Yeah, it's
so
late
I'm probably not gonna catch the train back today. It'll probably be tomorrow by
Yeah,
the time I
probably
get home.
tomorrow.
So okay, so I'm not too worried about time then.
And she's
So
like, after about another hour, she's like, all right, here it goes. Holds more than what it looks like. You see, like, I worked real hard on it, and you see, like, her hands are, like, all, like, blinked and stuff from, like, being a rush job on it, but...
there's nothing I can do to probably help her hands either. Not with.
You're a part of the good healing word.
No, sure don't. I don't care about other
Why
people.
he's the stupidest part.
No, I'm not
Jesus.
stupid. I don't care about other people.
Even my crappy bard had healing words.
You
But
could
again-
save some people.
But again,
did
though,
a
I
couple
don't
of times,
care about
yeah.
other people, so why would I want to heal you?
Yeah. That. And then,
I thank her. While I'm here, I'm probably also going to pick up some more bodacious herb
you okay?
for the trip.
Easy enough time. You know how to do it.
Yeah, the real question is, I'm keeping the bag.
Okay. All right. Then the both of you. What did you intend to do at the tribe?
I was gonna go talk to the chief and let him know that the vampire has been taken care of
Okay.
and everything is now cleared up in the town.
Okay. So I mean, there's probably a little bit of, since we did discuss that, Moonlight. Shaman Moonlight is not the chief. He's just a shaman. He's the medicine man of the tribe.
I don't know.
He's the only one. He's the only one that was willing to deal with it. The chief wanted nothing to do with the vampire, so you never actually met him.
Gotcha.
Oh, so I guess I didn't realize that.
I say I thought he was this.
You thought he was the authority. Like, so as a shaman, he has
I
some
think
authority.
we always reference whenever we went in, we need to go talk. If Fred knows, we want to talk to the head guy, and he was technically the head guy that would talk to us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he was. The chief would not talk to you guys, but Shaman Moonlight was more than happy to talk to you guys.
Gotcha.
Well, if he's talking to the shaman, then I'm going to try and talk to the chief.
Go up to the chief. Yeah. Yeah. So the chief is also another elven man. You find him after being directed. He is currently from the other hunt the other day. He's currently drying out the hides and doing their verses of tanning them and curing them. Getting his hands involved, and he like looks. He goes, "Well, Harry Wang, how are you?"
I'm alright. I'll reach back and pull off the sword. Thank you for allowing me to temporarily use your armaments. I don't think I will need it in the nearby future, but I am heading back to my tribe. So I am returning this to your tribe.
He goes. He takes it from me and goes, "Thank you. I'm glad I was able to help solve the vampire problem." And he goes, "And I know your tribe's had some issues. We've heard about the move."
Sounds like they are in a much more comfortable area now.
Yeah. It's a little colder up there, so gather as many hides as you can. But since you've helped us with this, and he pulls out a flower that is almost black petals, but you see dots of light, a speck, almost like the night sky, and he hands it to you. "This is our night flower. As long as you hold that, you'll be a friend of the tribe, and we'll come if your tribe needs any help."
Thank you.
He goes, I hope you're able to do good and help your home, your family out.
So what do I call that flower?
It's just a night flower. You can call it a night elf flower if you want.
And lastly, while I'm up there, I'm gonna have I've got my medicine kits with me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna talk to the shaman and see if he can't help me intertwine his medicine with this medicine.
Okay, so
So
you
try to work together
So-
to try to
You talk to him, and he thanks you for finally killing the vampire. He's like, "I noticed it because the fog started disappearing."
Make a more efficient medicine kit.
I may be trying to take the healer feat later, considering we still really don't have a full-time healer
Yet.
yet. So,
Give it time.
All right.
I know, but still, if I can be of use to actually
Options.
heal things, yeah.
Okay. So he's like, you want to learn how to make like your own medicine and how to replenish your own medical kit.
Correct.
All right. So you ask him for help on what herbs and stuff you could make to do that. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Okay.
And see how well you pick it up.
you're a natural.
Can't be medicine. 8.
Okay. So you have trouble picking out what herbs he does, and he gets fed up and just writes you like a journal of what herbs you can pick. Make a medicine check now to try to establish like your memory of these herbs and how to incorporate them.
10. I rolled an 8+2 that time.
Just can't get it, can you?
Nope, apparently not.
Okay.
Not meant to
And
be
they
the
call the
Yeah.
bard the dumb one.
Yeah.
I've been the one that's also been down the most. So
Yes.
seems I've been alive for the
So the person that keeps going down is going to be the healer.
So,
versatility. bitch.
versatile. Alright, so so what this comes down to is to replenish one use of your healing kit. It's probably going to take you, with the way you rolled, probably 4 hours of dedicated work to replace one use of a healing kit from the bounties of nature without buying one.
And John could help out with that.
John probably could help out with that. He has experience. But by yourself, with what you have, you can just have a natural ability to replenish one kit after 4 hours of searching out in
And it's a
nature.
full 5-use kit.
It's a full 5-use kit, so.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If we had more time, I could probably, if we had like a good week or so, I could probably really have shown you much, but so soon,
We gotta keep moving, though. That's the biggest thing.
yeah, it sounds, from the way the winds are blowing, it sounds like you guys have something big happening.
We're headed out west, even further.
It's dangerous out there.
That's why we're being sent.
Even for the tribes, it's incredibly dangerous out there. Well, good luck to you. If you ever need help, let us know. We'll be there.
Thank you.
Oh, that's the Minuteman.
So you guys do your task at the village. Go back to town, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Not to wait
Just
for
go
the
back
train.
to town. It's probably evening with all the stuff that you've done with walking around town, getting your bearings, helping out with the bodies took you probably a good hour of carrying and back and forth.
Mhm.
And then you've been working on your gun pretty much the entire time, I imagine. You're getting close to being finished. You take a day and you have all the decorations that you want on it.
You're back at the IMC house still?
Yeah, you think with
When I get back, I was gonna see if I could have John roll a few cigars
Like plain cigars.
with the herb.
Let me look at what I have in my supplies first. But I probably could. I mean,
Because I remembered
how
how well
many
you
do
rolled.
you want?
Just 2 for now.
Well, I have 2 already made, so I can hand
2
you.
herb ones already made? Okay!
Remember, I made pouches for specific cigars. Yeah.
Oh yeah!
I've got 2 already made up. I can hand you out of my
Cool.
pouch. So
And one's going to Father Harris.
I just reach into the pouch, pull them out, and hold them up to you.
so you did give one to Father, like you take them from him.
Yep.
Then go take one. He's like, thanks for the gift. He opens up like a little cigar box and he puts it in there, like, and he like then takes like an ink and just puts an S for like special. And closes it and puts it back in his thing. Like, all right, I have to remember that. So you guys sit down. You know decisions have been made, and you get ready to rest for the night before some of you are ready to head out permanently.
Imagine I probably would have told Bell. But
Yeah.
because
Is there
they weren't there
anything
when
the party wants to do for the night?
I- Good old fashioned hoedown.
I think you and Father have done them enough for everyone.
I think I'm gonna go
Just
get
me?
some drinks. Let's say. I think it's drink
Nine
night.
drinks, yeah.
Drink
I
night?
think it's. I
Yeah,
think
that's
we're
what
gonna
I'm
get some
planning. I
drinks.
was doing just go sit at the bar.
I think that's all.
All right. I'll join you this time.
Okay.
I haven't joined them yet,
So you
so.
all go to the bar and just have a good night of celebratory drinking to celebrate the parting ways and the start of a new adventure. If everyone just wants to mark off like 5 silver off their inventory, you guys have a really good night. Malcolm plays music, I'm assuming.
Yep.
At one point, he's standing on the piano that Susan's son is playing, standing on it, playing your instrument on top of the piano, and everyone's having a good, rambunctious time.
So do you need a performance roll for that?
Go ahead and make a performance roll, yeah.
22.
22, yeah, it's a rambunctious good time. People are dancing and singing, and the town seems to be happy now that the fog is cleared, and it's almost like this.
So you don't
Drag
have any
town's
silver,
got
right?
some life
So
in
you
it.
have gold. So go to your gold
Gold.
pieces, minus, or hit 1 and then hit remove. So, and then 1 gold piece equals to 10 silver pieces. So you're paying 5, so you'll add 5 silver.
5 silver.
Sorry,
There you go.
Alright.
Alright, so for Budget's time, it's like as long as like the fog is lifted, a weight is lifted over the town, and everyone's at the bar celebrating. It's busy, it's good, it's a rambunctious time. All sorts of things are happening in town.
It's a hoedown.
It is a hoedown.
I want
Yes.
to look for the racist shopkeeper in there. If he ends up becoming there.
Sure, go ahead and make a perception check as you're trying to keep an eye out for him.
Are you trying to fight him? Oh.
No, Boden's gonna take one of the extra legs and kick his ass.
Now the creepy lady took both of the legs.
You said perception
Yeah,
check.
perception check, yeah.
It's garbage. 8.
It's probably too crowded in here. Even if he was in here, you probably wouldn't be able to spot him.
Alright.
So the party goes on, the night passes, you all go to bed, feeling oddly refreshed. You wake up the next day with a train coming in and a train leaving out. Same train.
I look at Boden. The dagger that I have, how ornate is it?
Well, the one that you got from the
Vampire.
vampire. It's a very ornate dagger. It almost looks like it was, if it wasn't for the magical enchantment, it would just be 100% decorative.
This is the good cheese knife.
Since you gave up yours, I hand you the dagger. +1 dagger.
Here's your new pink
Not
sticker.
quite the same size.
Not the same size, but if you ever run into any trouble, that
It's just a +1 dagger.
Yeah.
+1 dagger.
I appreciate it. And since you seem to have some issues staying up a little bit, I'm gonna hand you this. I'm gonna give you the amulet of the drunkard.
You want to make me drink now?
It'll keep your ass alive, yeah.
Alright.
So we're all there watching them leave?
Yeah, you can all be there watching leave if you want.
I still have not forgive you. You almost killed me. But it was fun though.
His name is Inigo Montoya.
Maybe sometime we can actually have an actual good scrap and
I'm just going for it. I'm just going to set everything on fire. We'll just go with that
alright. We'll see what happens when we get there, I guess.
friendly little gentleman's fight. I'll
Sounds
kick you
good.
in the shin.
Sounds good to me. And I'll reach out to shake your hand.
Yep.
John, I hope everything works out with your homeland.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
You've always got a place to stay within my tribe.
If I'm out that way, I'll make sure to visit.
Don't exactly know where it's at, I just know it's somewhere up near Montana.
I'm sure I can find it.
Montana.
Alright.
So add a +1 dagger.
Because you never know what you're going to run into out there.
Never know what you're gonna get.
So, Malcolm, do you have anything you want to say to the group?
Well, it's been fun. And the saying from back where I'm from, thanks for all the fish.
I'm not going to miss you.
I'm not gonna miss you much either. That's why I'm hanging on to this here wonderful bag.
Most time since
give
I've
a
been
shit.
here, you've been naked or tripping balls. So,
God, I was naked when you first met me, wasn't
yes, I will.
I?
That's all I know you for.
So,
But have fun.
John, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Not at the moment.
Val?
Just good luck to y'all.
Boden, thanks for saving my ass.
By the time the train's over, I'm sure I'll save it at least once more.
Are you going with me?
We're getting on the same train, ain't we?
I didn't know where you're from.
Gotta go back to St. Louis to get on our respective trains,
Yeah.
so.
I mean, you could be walking.
So,
Oh,
Bo,
before we go, I go up to Father Harris and like, hey, we also beat this thing, and I tell him what we beat in the water by turning in the legs.
so just handing out more like 50 gold pieces to everyone. God damn it, guys.
No, just a boat and I.
Oh, okay. He has 50 more gold pieces to you guys. Oh, and also with that, there was a little ghost girl going around. She disappeared when he died too, so he goes through a few gold pieces to everyone else after that. So.
Oh, that fucker. When the deputy died?
Yeah.
So 100 gold?
Yeah. You two get a 100 gold, everyone else got 50.
Did he kill a child too?
Yeah. You guys knew that before.
Yeah, we knew that.
Oh, we did.
That's right.
Obviously you didn't.
He didn't.
What an IMC leader, am I right?
Well, Harris looks at you and goes, I hope you two have a luck fighting your goals.
Much appreciated, Father. Hopefully your and I paths cross again. It's been fun.
Yeah. Well, if you ever come back through, I'll be here probably for the next several years.
Kansas. I will
It's a
not-
trap.
Yeah. Kansas. You look around at this like flat land with, you know, mud and dirt going up dry, like Main Street, like, yeah, not very pretty place, I guarantee you that.
Kansas, where you
I'm from
plants kill themselves.
New Orleans. It's a lot more lively there. You might not like it. He would like it. I can guarantee you that.
I think I might like Montana.
If you meet a guy with 8 eyes, he's a friend.
Feller with 8 eyes.
Can't miss that.
Just make sure you tell him Harris sent you. Keep your badge.
He's one of us. Temporarily, anyway.
Keep your badge too, in case somebody has any questions. All right.
Yeah, I'm not taking that. I don't care.
Sounds good to me.
You see Malcolm perk up when he hears "take your badge," but I don't say anything. Malcolm's now just realized that he has a law enforcement badge. And no one else knows why, if he's still with him or not. He's excited.
So, after your word said, Boden and Malcolm get on the train. You guys do look back, nod, say your goodbyes, then proceed to enter the darkness of the cabins. Now, at the same
You ain't
time,
gonna make us sit together, are you?
Wish I could shot him.
as you guys enter the train,
Still good. Still good.
you especially noticed 5 interesting individuals get off the same train that these two get on.
I know a couple of those assholes over there.
Yeah. You do recognize 3 of the 5. You see a medium height man wearing a suit and a bowler hat with weird swirls of black, white, and gray hair through his head. He's stocky. His eyes are a bit wide. You know him as Douglas McConnell. Works for the IMC. Tends to be more of a loner. Hasn't teamed up with everyone because everyone he has teamed up has died in active duty. So he just started traveling by himself. You see another individual with blonde hair, about 4'6", short blonde hair, androgynous face. You know them as Mickey Jefferson. Calls themselves Mickey Dragonslayer Jefferson, whose ideal for signing up for the IMC was to slay a dragon.
Which one of these guys do I know the best?
Most likely probably Douglas, but I think. At one point you were actually supposed to work with Douglas,
I'll be the drink guy.
but he backed out and trying to be polite, saying like, hey, everybody I've worked with has died. I think it's a good idea if we just don't team up together.
I like that idea.
You see 2 gnomes. One of them you recognize as Samuel Riggins. He is the weapons expert for the IMC. He is wearing a small suit. Does not have a hat on, but has thick brown hair and a scar that runs from one point of his face, across his eye, across his nose, all the way down his face.
I don't know how I got this.
Go down, Heath.
And he always seems to carry with him a axe with enchanted runes all the way along the handle of the axe. There's another gnome, and you can introduce yourself that gets off with these individuals.
No names, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say you wouldn't know my name,
You can describe yourself though.
You see a gnome, about 3 foot, 3'1", real skinny, 41 pounds. How do I roll 41 pounds? Black hair, ornate beard. The hair on top's a little tousled. Standard Western outfit like any Clint Eastwood movie. And trying to describe like the kind of cloak like a Westerner would wear, like, you know, that almost like half cloak thing they wear in the back. Pistol on the side. And that's, yeah, I mean, I'm white, so
Okay.
just gonna step off.
And then you see, like, not bunched with this group, but another human mixed in with the group, mixed in with a lot of people coming off. It stands out just a little bit for some reason. Coming off further down the platform, you can describe your character.
You see just like a 5'8", normal looking human, shaved head on one side, long hair on the other, pretty trimmed and neat beard. The reason I would stick out is you see these pink bottles dangling off the side of my belt, bright fluorescent pink.
And usually for humans, the shaved hair look was not very common with humans at the time.
Are you?
Now for like another 200 years.
Yeah.
Every time you said shaved head and long hair, I was like, emo.
Only if it's this way. Parted over the shave.
It's kind
But
of
then when you feel happy, you have to part it in the center, so it looks like you have full head.
So what, you have the shave here, then it's parted this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or away from the shave.
Okay. So I see this bunch of idiots getting off the train. Well, come! The hell are you doing here?
And then you also see Dr. Feathers going, I recognize those three. I don't know about Valentine there because he doesn't seem to notice the story, because your character
I would get off start heading
just
straight
starts
down.
town. We'll go with that. Just straight into town. So your character and everyone and the other three individuals get off. And you like
I yell at Malcom, go up to him.
oh, he's like, well,
I thought he went to the bathroom.
he talks with a very thick New York accent. Like, well, they said they needed help, and last year, on my undercover mission to Montana, I discovered an individual, an abjuration that was willing to help us out. And they since that I have a good rapport with him, I might be good for the rest of this. And I know the guy who killed my wife and daughter is out here somewhere too. So
Oh, shit.
yeah,
Well,
that's my main thing. They gave me the chance and I signed up for it.
well. Good luck to you.
Thanks, I hear you. They dragged your ass out with a whole bunch of newbies.
Yeah, well, I got the new shit show.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh, by the way, I died. So you were right.
Yeah, he's a
Huh.
newbie too. He died.
Well, I'm glad to see you did stick.
Vampire. Assholes.
He became a good sucker.
All right.
Talk to you about over a drink tonight. How about that?
Sounds good. I can use a big one. Stiff. Excuse me. I'm still getting familiar with the linguistics around this area, but I could use a stiff one. I believe that's the line.
Just say drink.
Which also doesn't sound that great either.
Get you a bottle of whiskey. I'll get back
Sounds
to the
great.
bar.
Fantastic.
Whatever floats your boat,
I
bud.
believe I could use that to wash the trail dusts off, and he like pretends to like wipe dust off of him as he's pristinely clean. And he's like, oh my god, oh my god.
City folk out in the country.
You think that's bag? There's Mickey walks up over to the rest of the group, going, "I'm Mickey Dragonslayer Jefferson.
Yeah, we know. We
Did
know.
you just say Dragon Slayer?
Dragon Slayer. Haven't slain
Can I
my dragon
say-
yet, but I'm going to.
Can I set him on fire?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's actually somewhat decent.
Yeah, before you say anything, I will.
Yeah, and now they step off, you can actually see like they have a giant greatsword that's sticking out from the whole back thing that's almost as big as their body.
I'll lean into you. Kind of an ass. But don't burn
He's
him
gonna be a
yet.
flaming asshole in a second. Keep saying Dragon Slayer.
They'll keep saying it, trust me. And he's not talking about you. Don't get me wrong, you're a dragon. But what he's been after is way bigger and will gobble him up in one bit.
Okay.
And you also hear Father Harris like, Mickey, they haven't been an actual dragon sighting in 500 years. I can't believe you're still using that nickname. I'll find me a dragon and I'll slay it. Okay, and just like standing there stoically. Like the wind like blows their like shorter hair a little bit, like ruffling. It's like,
Are all these guys pretty clean cut?
yes, they're pretty clean cut. Like you notice that.
I wouldn't notice anything.
Well, shit.
Well,
Let's say you're in hell.
anyways, anyways, no,
Asshole.
Mickey has like absolutely no facial hair at all.
Of course he does.
Yeah, Douglas has like kind of a Van Dyke mustache going on.
Oh, which one's that one? Is
It-
that
he
the
kind of,
or the tweedled out like Monopoly Man mustache? kind of
it's
thing?
it's a smaller, thinner one that kind of curls a bit.
Okay. Sorry, just trying to picture.
Then Samuel has like, for a gnome, has one of the biggest beards you've ever seen. It's like it comes down to like his belly button.
My brother
Yeah.
comes down.
Yeah, he's like a lot of people have mistaken him for a dwarf, and he's like a skinny dwarf, and he's okay with that because dwarves have a little bit easier time than gnomes. You would know that Samuel, the reason he got was he took on a coven of hags when he was growing up. They burned his house down, and he decided to take an axe to their face. That's why he signed up with the IMC.
Mm-hmm. He's a hell of an armor.
Yeah.
What
Like,
an asshole.
yeah, Samuel comes up and is like, all right, y'all, I'm already know what the place is. I'm gonna meet you there. I'm gonna start working on some shit. I see all of you guys have your appendages attached, but if you guys want to change that and want an upgrade, let me know. I can,
Nah, I've already had that one, Doc.
no, well, that one's messed up. This one will be better. Like, I can give you like 2 feet, and you could like, I think I can be able to get you to fly with them. And like, I can probably get you an arm that turns into a gun, like a big old cannon or something. I have ideas, y'all.
Oh, Reagans. He needs an actual tail.
You stay the fuck away from me.
Wait, does he still have the beat?
No, it's gone.
It's gone. When we went to talk to the father, he kind of fell.
He still have that beaten ass tail.
Well, he like looks like, well, I mean, if you want to make it look like a Chinese dragon board, yeah, we could definitely do that for you.
I was thinking something that could shoot a gun.
Well, I like the idea, but to get something that's strong enough to shoot a gun, it's going to be he won't be able to aim it without bending his ass. So it just seems a little counterproductive, you know.
It's like, I transformed into
The beast was done.
So
This is why I love you, Reagans.
but I'm going to start working on some shit. So if you guys are going to be leaving in the next couple days, I could probably work on one thing for each of you.
Fucking nervous taking them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got an idea. Let's knock him on the back.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get Shop shut up. Let me know. And he like
He's heading to the IMC, right?
he likes headed off the
Okay,
IMC.
I'm following him then.
Yeah. And we just goes. You see, Father Malcom goes, "Hey, Father Harris." He goes, "Hey, who are you? I wasn't expecting you." He points to you.
Gaston Thunder, sir. And you are?
Father Harris.
I've been looking for you. Gaston has been looking for you.
Oh God.
God sent me.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes, God.
Hold on a minute. He starts putting out more incense. Hey God, did you send this guy to me?
Is he doing this in the station?
Yeah, he's just doing this right in the train station. He's like, oh God, did you send this guy to me? You did. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's confirmed it. So.
Gaston wouldn't lie to you.
Yeah, you hear him go whisper going.
Gaston doesn't lie.
All right, Gaston. Gaston Thunder, you said?
Yes.
Did he say why you're here?
Nope, just said I needed to come find you. That you had a mission for me.
Yes, I told him.
Okay. Well, you know what? I do have a mission for you.
No.
I'm afraid for everybody else. I'm sorry, Val.
No.
I'm sorry, Val.
No.
I'm sorry.
I just got rid of one.
I know. I know. But I think he's going to be an asset.
Fuck. Gaston's very useful. Very useful.
If he talks like that, I can set him on fire.
Maybe.
Okay.
All right, Gaston.
Grim and Val are gonna become friends pretty quick.
It's like, we can sell his mouth shut.
If anything that you might have to stop talking in third person if you want to function anywhere, but
Gaston will try.
thank you, Gaston. He goes, follow, you see like Samuel like halfway down the street. Just follow him and we'll meet you there. I'll give you the lowdown on what the mission is.
Yes, you can come with me.
Like, alright. Well, everyone else. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. He pulls out his cigar. He
That way.
yeah,
Yeah, he went that way.
I don't know.
He's still. Yeah, I think he had to go work on his guns or something. So.
Okay, so he opens up. You see Father Harris opens up his cigar box, and the one that's marked ass, he hands it to. He's like, "Do you want it?"
Is that one of the shit ones Malcom gave you?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Like a regular one though.
Yeah, the regular one. He goes, "Here's a regular one." Yeah. Cuban. It's a good one.
Oh, where'd you get that?
Don't ask.
Cuba.
Don't ask questions I really don't want the answer to.
Fuck, I'll save that one for a special occasion.
Yeah.
my best.
Okay, this is also, he pulls out one of his flasks, like one of his 3 flasks that's on him. That makes everything easier to deal with.
Not bring a shot and hand it back to him.
Alright.
Why, God? I'm an atheist. But why?
I actually didn't know.
Sometimes he sends trials.
We can end the trials.
Well,
Yeah.
I better go talk to Riggins.
Yeah. Well, I think we all should head back. Get things settled. So everyone starts making their way back, I'm assuming including John.
I have a question. An outside of character question.
Okay.
So my character is obviously, couldn't tell, talking to spirits.
Yes.
Can ghosts, so other people can't see them. They're living beings, but can other spirits see them? Like a ghost,
Okay,
perchance?
this has to do with your background.
Yeah, it's one of my, it's my flaw. I talk to spirits that no one else can see. I just didn't know if these are spirits like that are literally just in my head. And if you want to play it that way, or, huh?
I figured this is your
I don't
familiar.
even have one yet.
So with that, I think probably, since it literally says no one else can see, it's only
It'll be
you
a-
can
okay.
see, yeah.
Didn't know how you wanted to play it, so.
So I've been working on magic item.
Okay.
It's a penis. Oh wait, we already have that. You have that.
With runes on it.
No, literally, he has the dildo sword from South Park. Stick of Truth.
In Roger's campaign.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Such a prick.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, so the other dude was a weapons guy?
Yeah, the gnome is the weapons
Yeah,
guy.
the gnome was the weapons guy.
Hmm. Well,
So it's funny you mentioned, like changing out an arm for like a cannon.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
I
here we go.
played a Warforged artificer in one campaign, and I played him like as like Mega Man So my firebolt, I actually just
I
took
wonder if
off
you
my
can upgrade
hand
my
and had a
sword.
cannon, like Mega Man would.
Probably what he's making.
One of my
Okay.
favorite things.
Because you can imbue weapons and stuff.
Didn't remember to do that.
Yeah, I said the reason
Anyway,
outside
yeah,
of character,
yeah,
probably the reason his
over
axe
here.
imbue.
Um,
They actually
But I
have
kind of
one of the
custom
artificer
designs
subclasses
to
can
interact
imbue
with my side blades.
thrown or ranged
Okay.
weapons
There
or
we go.
fired weapons, so where
Read through it and see what
you don't have to
think. I can
reload
always
them
make
and they never run out of
adjustments.
ammo. So you could throw a hand axe and it immediately returns Thor style.
Might
That's
see
pretty
if I
tight.
can do something with my sword.
Okay. I think we can do that.
That's the whole
So
reason I didn't want to
basically,
play an artificer in this
It
game.
takes every other
infinite
turn to
ammo,
recharge
gun, that's
itself,
broken.
and
That's broken.
it takes a bonus action
You
to
might help
start
him
the
out.
blade. So I would only get one attack. So sneak attack would be only one chance that
Okay.
round.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
So I figured there's enough
Yeah,
flaws
that's
to the
really
extra
detailed.
2d8 whatever I chose damage
Yeah.
on there. So and it's an outside weapon, so it is shown.
Okay.
So I can't just carry it in.
I have to ask, are there drumsticks?
I think there are drumsticks.
Anyone else want to know this?
I'm okay for right now.
Be careful, the camera's on the freezer.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that when I opened the door.
Oh, the fridge doesn't matter.
I mean, it still would if you close it hard enough. Oh,
Okay.
2 left. Okay.
Alright.
Hold that for me.
If I
Okay, so y'all head back. Leave the Gungeons and give him the weapon design. He's like, alright, I'll work on it. You or
I will.
you have any weapon designs you want to give Regan?
No.
Okay.
I
I
want to
only
see
have
if
the
he
one,
can
I
do
only have the
anything.
one weapon, and
I don't know really what I want to do. I just want to give a little oomph to it or something.
To a weapon?
Yep.
Okay, like let's see, like what kind of something for it?
Surprise me.
You ask for your weapon.
So I handed my longsword.
Longsword are like, alright, which is your katana.
Mm-hmm.
So, so you like, I can work with it. You want a surprise? I can come up with a surprise. Okay.
As long as it don't hurt me.
No, that's stupid. Weapon, protect you, hurt others. That's stupid. Make weapon out of you. Come.
Okay.
I also hand him my rapier that I have.
Alright, and then yes, okay, we'll work on your plan. Great, fantastic. Oh, I'll have these, I guess you guys are probably leaving tomorrow or the day after. I think I'll have them done by then. So,
So whenever you're done is when we'll take off.
alright, sounds good. I'll have them done as soon as I can. I have all night to do them.
Get some sleep right in this place.
I slept late on the train. I had enough sleep for the week. I'm good.
These crazy fuckers.
Look, I was like, is he always like that?
Yes, the answer is yes. I can hear you.
Okay.
I have really good hearing. I can hear you. Like, and he pulls out, like, all right, I'll start getting work in. He brings out, like, one of the finest chisel sets you ever seen. And on your katana, he just, like, starts carving in runes slowly.
Like I said earlier, he is the best armorer.
I'm just asking, that's all.
Okay.
Let's look at a drink.
Good drink.
Jace.
Jace.
That's my character.
Okay, so Jace. While these guys are doing what they're doing, what are you doing?
I would have headed straight for the general store.
All right, yeah, straight to the general store. You see a person you haven't seen before. This is the store owner. He looks at, goes, "Hey, how can I help you?"
I'm doing mighty fine. How are you?
Doing good. We've had some issues around town, but things have cleared up, so been real great.
So I noticed a burning pile of bodies down the road.
Yeah, that's one of the issues they were having. That's all cleared up.
Yeah.
We also hadn't seen the sunlight really for like just solid 2 months
What
straight.
the fuck is going on around here?
Vampires. You believe that
Okay.
shit? A whole bunch of weird folk called the IMC came out here and cleared them out.
Do they got a headquarters around here?
Yeah, it's like right down the road. Kind of a needs some fixing.
It's shithole.
It
Alright.
looks like they're working on it. It had no windows, and now there's windows installed, so that's a plus.
Alright. Are you looking to buy anything?
What was that?
Are you looking to buy anything?
Well, I'm out of ammunition and a lot of my general stuff. What you selling, folk?
I've got me here I'll pull out one of those pink fluorescent bottles. Got me a remedy here.
Helps
Just a-
with your nether reasons.
Cures just about anything you can have wrong with you.
AIDS.
Selling them for 10 gold each.
Big persuasion check.
Are you quitting literally a snake oil salesman?
Persuasion.
Or deception, your choice.
Same.
Okay,
I would be doing deception.
deception, because you are pretty much lying.
A natural 20.
Unnatural 20. He's going to make an insight check on you. Color me interested. Just a natural, like when there was healing potions that's going around.
Yeah, of my own brewing. And if you look closely into it, you see a little bit of like bug legs in it, and you can tell that it's kind of like pretty thick. And so, unless you're actually looking at it deeply, you wouldn't be able to tell, but you can definitely tell it's mostly water.
Okay. Alright. But since you banter back and forth, and he's willing to buy two of them from you for 20 gold.
Perfect, I'll sell them to you.
Alright, like thanks. And he puts them like on a menu, and he puts them like up there, and he writes down like a sign that says, cure all. He puts like 15 gold pieces, like a sign on it for 15 gold.
Sweet, now I have a total of 35 gold.
Did you roll for gold earlier?
I figured I'd come in piss poor.
Okay, fair enough.
Start off strong.
Well, thank you. I was gonna buy some ammo, but if you're all out, then I'm gonna head on out of here.
I had this crazy mountain man fella in here, and he bought me out earlier.
All
He
right.
works at that IMC building, so.
Oh, okay. I might run into him, see if I might just charm him a little bit, see if I can't get some off him. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking. You're selling this, and this is as good as you say. I'm looking forward to do business with you.
I can make plenty more.
Fantastic. So you walk out of the store. So you walk out of the store.
Yep.
And what else do you intend to do?
I will head to the bar just to get a few drinks, and I will talk to the IMC afterwards.
You notice that there's two bars.
Oh.
Yeah. There's the pretty lady and the pretty girl saloon and the blushing lady saloon.
Just by the names of them, can I tell the difference between the two?
If you look outside the buildings, you do notice that the pretty lady seems to be more upscale than the blush. The pretty girl is more upscale than the blushing lady.
I just got me some gold, so I'm gonna go to the upscale one.
You go to the upscale line, so you go to the bar. What bar were you guys intending to go to?
The normal one.
All right, so everyone goes to the bar. Meets up at the bar. You see a normal human with an eye patch, a dragonborn, a human guy wearing all furs, and you see a gnome all sitting at the bar when you walk in.
I'll hire the bar stools.
Your chin comes to like the bar.
Okay, so you see me probably trying to struggle to climb up the bar stools.
Okay, so Mountain Man
Yeah,
is who I have the description of the bottle of the ammo.
yeah.
Where are you at? I need to talk to you. I mean, I'll walk up to the bar and just kind of eye these guys carefully and just
Okay.
see if I can demeanor they have.
Okay, inside check.
Can I tell that somebody's looking at us?
What's your passive?
Perception?
Yeah.
17.
I'm still the highest.
Yeah. How about that in passive investigation, though?
Pretty sure I'm pretty high on that
13.
one too. Thank
That's
you.
a 22.
I'm not that high. It's like, gosh, I'm pretty sure I'm a 17 though on that.
Okay, so with the 13, you're having the general feel you're getting about them is they look like serious men that are they have some sort of goal in mind, but they're taking a general relaxing break right now.
Can I see like what kind of armaments and stuff that they have on?
Yeah, you could see. You don't see anything on Val.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Well,
we gave you long swords.
You see a dagger.
You'll
you see a couple
my
daggers.
shield.
Shield on
No.
you. You see a gun.
It just looks
About
like a
half
regular
his
gun.
size.
Yeah, and then you see a couple. You see a couple of guns on the mountain.
Because it's holstered.
I do have a pistol.
You have a pistol. You see,
Well,
so,
that guy so do I.
yes, everyone has pistols at the moment. He has a shield on his back, and that's the only thing that really stands out.
I'll sit there for about 20 minutes, and then if they don't say anything to me, then I will engage in conversation.
Okay. I mean, you guys, you both would probably recognize a human with a shaved off head coming in, since he's been you just kind of sitting in the corner, and he kind of giving you guys, he's kind of looking you over.
Yes, I
you
know.
two would-
I know he's giving us the look. I know.
Who's
I
looking?
think it's weird too.
Who's looking at us? What the hell is he talking
After
about?
you-
God,
Oh, what, you don't notice him?
I'm assuming he's sitting behind me.
Yes.
He's sitting. Yeah.
Yeah, this great lady turned around and was like, fuck you looking at?
I like you already. How are you doing?
I feel pretty good. You might want to just come on set since you're staring.
I don't mind if I do.
No, come on over.
Biggest drink you have, please, for Gaston.
And Susan, the bar's like, all right, you said so. She brings out, like, it looks like one of those old come go 64 ounce things. And it's a big one now. Like, all right.
You just see him there just.
Yeah, and like it's like the layer of like the head on top. Like,
How much does it weigh?
Probably more than you.
probably like well, it's liquid, so probably with the wooden thing, it's probably weighing about 15 pounds.
Oh.
So I don't know if you can drink all that.
Do you need help on the table? to
Watch
drink that?
Gaston.
Constitution check. Constitution saving throw.
This if you
Find it.
drink it or you wear.
Should we pause and try and find John?
5.
5. So you drink all of it. You make your statement, slam it down. You're like, look at that, and it just starts spewing out of you as your stomach cannot. It's like that what gallon challenge. That's pretty much
Yep.
it. Your body cannot contain that much and just starts
Do we
spewing
have
it
to travel
everywhere.
with this guy? Do we really have to? Can we leave him here?
Y'all might as well cut your losses, because this one doesn't look like he can hold his own by anything.
Gaston over here became a fountain.
Gaston. Gaston!
Alright, well, Gaston just
Gaston's
fucking
name is Gaston!
found on to the table.
Gaston!
Susan just looks like, I'm not surprised.
8.
Take off
you
like
smoke?
a 5 silver from here.
Gaston does smoke. Do I see a mop anywhere?
I'm just
Yeah, you
saying.
see him up.
Quick mage hand it, and I'm gonna mop up what
Okay.
I just spewed up because I
Make
have
an
a
Arcana check to see how well you're able to do that.
I suggest we just give him
Arcana.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, so you quickly, like, you're not even looking, and that mage hand is just sitting there mopping out the entire mess.
Mickey Mouse style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a magic user, Gaston.
Yes. Was it not obvious by my appearance?
No.
No. You look like a gunslinger.
I thought they'd notice too.
So what else can you do?
Oh, Gaston do wonderful things. How long does the bullet storing take?
I had like 15 minutes per bullet.
And it's. Let me just make sure I understand it right. So I can store up to a spell slot level half of my intelligence, right?
Yes.
Rounded down. So 2.
Did he show us?
A second. I can store a second level.
So
Oh,
the way
I
it's supposed to be
know
is you can
it's
store up to.
Well, he has his phone.
It
What it
says
is
up to
here.
level 3, but it says I
There's
want to
2
store
buttons.
up to half
Okay,
of
so
my
you
intelligence
probably
modifier. Is that
have
how many
phone
spells I can
somewhere.
store?
So it's supposed to be how many bullets you can imbue.
That's his old phone that he uses.
Okay.
So you can
So I can do
store-
2 bullets.
You can do 2 bullets, yeah.
With any spell slot that I have left over up to a 3rd level
Has
spell.
his dick out, turn around.
But obviously only 1 spell per bullet.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and take out a bullet and say,
My bad.
Give me 15 minutes. I'll show you what to do.
and sit there at the table and start storing. Because I haven't used anything,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Give it
I'm gonna, for the sake of this, the magical bullets, do they like glow with kind of like an effect of whatever I store in them? So like if I store something poison, it might glow green.
Yeah.
Or, okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and store a burning hands I
Okay.
can store that. I'm just
Okay.
gonna store a first level
Okay.
enhance into one, so
Alright, Gaston.
you probably see me like with the bullet. Do it. Some Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean shit.
And then after he's done, the bullet glows with kind of like a fiery reddish energy.
Oh, I'm not trying to talk to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess while I'm doing that, they can.
He
Yeah,
joined the
perfect.
table, so I'm like,
My name's Jace. Jace Taylor. How are you doing?
good, Valentine.
Chase?
Jace.
Jace?
Jace. Jace.
And without looking away, Gaston.
I think I got that one already.
Quiet man here's John Colter.
John.
He's still working on his gun, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Everywhere he goes
Cleaning
for
the whole
outreach.
thing.
He's working.
Every time I point somewhere, please tell me people duck.
Whoa!
Pull that gun, just bang. Little
Yeah.
flippy bang.
Yeah, he seemed like he's still like working on. He's taking like drinks, and then he's working on his on like crafting more finer detail in his gun now. Entire time.
Anyway,
What are you folks up to?
Drinking.
Obviously.
As a short-term question, we're going to give you a short-term answer.
Well, how about
You are
with
making me
purpose,
best
friends?
That was perfect.
Well, how about with life then?
Still here drinking with life.
All right. What about you, Val? Mind if I call you Val?
it's fine. I go by most of the time. Well, I guess you could call some of us here peacekeepers.
Don't call me a peacekeeper. I'll set every fucking thing on fire.
You probably noticed at this point though badges that all of them are wearing that say IMC on them.
Ah, I see. Well, I was actually planning to come and talk to you guys in a little bit anyways. Thanks for meeting you here.
Really?
Yeah, I've had some troubles in the past and kind of looking to join up with some people to help meet my end goals.
Alright. Well, let's put you through the ringer. What can you do? What can you supply to our now
Well,
interesting party?
inside not too much. Outside a lot.
Oh,
You
God.
talk like him.
I don't
The
say
way
my-
you just said it, you talk just like
I
you did.
mean, that's fair, but I don't say my name every 2 seconds.
Are,
Just do that the whole time we're talking.
are you saying that your arcane user is just as like everybody else, like he is?
Yeah, I can do that same trick he did earlier.
Do I feel like he's the same kind of arcane as I am?
Inside check.
Well,
I can take it aside and do a little more demonstrations. It's a little more
Got
destructive.
natural 20.
A natural
Probably
Most
not.
of my stuff's a little more destructive than what he can do.
well, let's just wait on that till we go back to the. We'll have you go talk to Father Harris if you're interested in this.
Alright, well, I do have a few party tricks I can do for you real quick. I'll do the mage hands also and grab the broom and move it just to the other side.
Okay. Yeah.
If they look visible mage hands, neither one of you have invisible mage hands.
Mine would be visible.
I think mine's visible.
Yeah, I think unless you're the arcane trickster, I think it's visible. I think.
Say, there's another one too, but I don't remember if it's a wizard class or if it's a warlock class. It is the invisible one.
There is a wizard thing that you can get that makes it invisible, but I can't remember what it is. I didn't.
It's a feat.
Yeah, it's a feat.
It's
Yeah.
And
invisible.
then I will like wave my hand in front of your like this, and then just gets a faint smell of a skunk.
Fuck the skunk.
So
And then I'll hold my hand out, and a flower will automatically bloom in my hand. I'll shut it,
So with your insight check that you did,
and then I'll point at you, and then whisper, and then you'll hear that message in your head. I'll just say, "So, what do you think so far?"
I'm guessing I can tell he's different, but
he's a little bit different. You notice, like, you kind of looking for maybe if he's holding like a scapular or
I'll
something
click
like
my
that,
sight
you're not
telepathy
seeing
with
that.
you.
So
And think to
Gaston, think your magic stink.
yeah.
And these cocoa melon are different.
I'll link my minds with these two.
Okay, because you can do
And
two people.
I can do
now.
like 3 or 4 now.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm like, You aren't the only ones that can do random things.
I'll just, in my head, just right back to him. Just never said I was the only one that could.
How does this psychic link work? Can he read what I'm thinking?
No,
No, you have
Okay.
to.
it's
You have
only
to,
talking.
Yeah, you have to.
I'm
It's
pretty concentrated on the bullet, so I'm probably sending you what is actually going on in my head, and you hear buzzing.
Buzzing?
Yep.
Like flies or bees.
It's hard to describe what the ADHD brain is like.
That's fair.
Television static.
Kinda, yeah. You hear some static. I'm too focused on the bullet. You hear static. Yeah, I like that.
Feedback.
I won't cut the link, but I'll die it down. I'll not listen to constant static.
Well, I only sent a little bit to you because you sent something to me. And that's what you got.
Pretty much what you just was like. It probably sounded like a lot of like voices at once.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll be like,
Well, that sounds like insanity.
John here is.
Or maybe just one voice, but it's just hyperactive and like really quick, like squirrely, like Speedy Gonzales.
So
Probably
now-
about 15 minutes
Now,
now.
everyone can hear the spirits that are talking to you too.
John over here is more adept with firearms than most other people that I've seen recently. And Grim over here is still kind of an enigma. But he can do some really fancy shit with a sword that burns a dickens to a vampire. So,
That's good to know. I don't like vampires.
You can also blow up fish.
that too.
He can blow up fish.
You'll probably see that, but that's just.
That
It's
sounds like
a
a mighty
cool
fine
magic.
talent if you're
You
willing to
think-
eat.
I'm just saying, you think you have magic tricks? I blow a fish with a spear.
Oh shit. Interesting to see.
Considering there isn't much left of the fish.
No, it's more of like a confetti or a mist. Just
So not good for eating.
no, you don't eat nothing after that. I have
You're
a good-
entertained for about 5 minutes.
Man, I stopped at this tribe on my way here, and that sounds like my butthole afterwards, man. That food was just nasty.
I have a pretty good.
Does that sound familiar? A tribe that has nasty food?
Yeah.
Which tribe?
There are several.
What's the main one in the area?
The main one in the area would be the Plains Elves. They have pretty crappy food.
It's all food. It's all veggies, isn't it? Like
It's-
some form of vegetable.
It's veggie, and they're also bison. A lot of bison, but they don't cook the meat that well. So it's really tough and gamey.
Okay.
Hey-oh.
Oh, also,
Dandelion salad roll-ups.
And the Hobgoblin tribes tend to have pretty bad food too.
Good to know. Okay.
well, I guess we'll wait for Gaston here to finish up whatever he's doing.
Probably finishing up right about now, I would
And,
imagine. So,
Yep.
hand you
First
bullet
first question is what
that
kind
is
of
now
bullet?
glowing. Huh?
Is it a pistol or a rifle bullet?
Pistol bullet.
Just showing
It's
him
kind of
the
warm.
Gaston, make it fun.
What's it do?
Okay, I thought that the spell that you imbued had to have an attack roll. And
Does it?
Yeah, and Burning Hands has a.
I can put it
Or
in.
does it a saving throw? I don't remember.
Burning hands and bows.
It says if the spell uses an attack roll, the weapon attack roll now takes its place. If it uses a saving throw, you have to do the attack roll and then the saving throw.
Oh, okay, that's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
So they
So
still
the
get the
bullet-
opportunity to make
The
a saving
bullet
throw.
has to hit something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a red bullet and it's kind of warm. What does it do?
Burns.
That's it.
Doesn't sound very magical.
Nope.
It has a hot. You can see hot, like arcane energy swirling through it.
Yeah.
Well, should we do a test outside then?
Yes.
There's a range right behind the IMC, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Let's go out there. John's got a weapon he wants to test anyways, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've been working on that pistol for the last 2 days.
Got 3 days.
Literally.
I'm gonna.
I'd say you worked on in the bar like we were pretending
Oh,
like you did
yes.
since you were gone.
No, that's
Who's
probably
the-
what I would have been doing. if
Who's
I
the
would've been-
biggest
finished it.
person?
You were just drinking and
Who's the
working on
biggest
your weapon.
person now?
Not me. Well, I don't know.
Definitely
Probably
not
got
me.
It'd be
Yeah,
me.
so it'd probably be Grim.
Can you help Gaston down? Please.
I was like, yeah, sure. And then just kick that still out.
Oh no.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Of course. 13.
13. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on your back on the top of the stairs.
Yeah, you roll pretty good for health.
Grim,
Yeah, I did roll really good for health.
come on.
It's gonna take really hard not to follow him. He talks so annoying.
If he's a mage of some sort, it could actually come real in handy.
I go ahead and pick
If he gets down saying his name so much, I'll take that as where you. I won't
Besides,
mess
if
with
you
no
want to
more.
settle it and settle it like men out in the street.
We'll try.
Okay,
Let's
I'll
go to the
leave him alone
range.
from now on.
And we'll test his powers too, and then we'll go from there and we'll introduce you to Father Harris and see what he thinks of you.
You go to their range, and it's pretty much a whole bunch of hay bales just out there with like bottles put on top of it and tin cans and stuff.
I don't
see,
think
like,
that's
one-
a good idea.
Like one scarecrow out there.
I would not take a flaming bullet and shoot at hay bells. I'm just gonna. I like fire and all, but you did just get windows in here.
How far away is the scarecrow from everything else?
I mean, so the way, since the building's on the outskirts of town anyway, it's pretty much like gun range, nothing. Pretty much.
But where's the scarecrow in regards to like the hay bales?
Oh, it's like the furthest target.
Oh, way out there?
Way out there, yeah.
Okay.
What is way out there?
Well, you're looking at probably, well, for
What's that?
active shooting, it's probably like 60 feet out there or something like that.
So and how far away is that from the IMC building?
You're probably looking like 400 feet.
I'm assuming we have more than one
Okay.
scarecrow.
So we're walking up to it then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
Gotcha.
Here's my question.
Yeah, it's not inside the building. if that's
About-
what you
No, I
thought.
was just thought it was close to the
Yeah.
building. The hay bales were close to the building. That's why
Yeah,
I
it looked like whoever put it out there was smart enough to have it on
Okay.
right next to the building.
Okay. I retract my statement.
My question about his spell bullets.
Okay.
Do they still do bullet damage? Or is it just the spell that
It's
it
just a spell.
Okay.
It's just a spell.
Good to know. Okay.
Yeah, it even says the bullet now no longer deals weapon damage. So,
So I'll take that bullet. God, I haven't shot this pistol in a week. Drain out the ammo, put it in my bandolier or whatever, shove it in there.
Yeah, because that would mean I wouldn't have to
Then
take...
roll an attack.
I was going to say, that would mean I wouldn't have to take sharpshooter with those bullets that he supplies.
Yeah, correct.
Steady aim.
Steady aim, so you get advantage on it.
I believe everything
About to be
gets plus
gone.
7, so
Plus
16 plus 7, so yeah, 20.
Okay, so it's a 24. It does hit. So, and technically, Scarecrow has a 0 dexterity, so it pretty much fails its dexterity. So for the burning hands, and it's a 15-foot cone. Burning hands.
Yes.
yes.
So what you see is you shoot it, and as soon as it hits the Scarecrow, you see this cone of fire just shoot 15 feet out from the Scarecrow,
3d6.
and the Scarecrow catches on fire. The roaring fire shoots out, catching the Scarecrow and one of those Scarecrows that are behind it on fire.
Shit.
Do not shoot those indoors.
You probably shouldn't shoot any guns indoors, but yeah, probably especially not those. That's pretty cool, little guy. That's pretty cool.
Still another scarecrow up?
Yeah, there's probably a couple more.
Okay. I'm gonna pull ahead and pull out my pistol.
Mhm.
And as I pull it out, for anyone who notices, it's imbued with blue sigils.
Similar to my revolvers, but they're
And
different.
as a show, and just as a bit of a show off, I'm gonna aim at one of the scarecrows, and I'm gonna fire a 4th level magic missile.
Oh.
Outlaw style.
Yeah, so he comes up
So
there,
so I'm gonna 6-shooter it
Six
with the
shooter.
magic missile.
Which has how many missiles it shoots?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, and since it auto hits, it just you see him like just fire off randomly, and you see like what appears to be bullets come out, that swarm and then come and hit the same target all at the same time,
Dang, that
pretty
was
much destroying the Scarecrow. Yeah.
Dang.
Fuck, John, I think they got you beat on accuracy.
But you also notice that he doesn't eject any shells from his gun. You see that it's completely
Never
live.
mind.
How many of those tricks you got?
Yeah, what else can you do?
I
I don't want to use all my tricks tonight.
Do one more for me.
Oh, how many do we have left? Scarecrows?
Probably 2.
You want to see a real trick?
Yeah.
Gaston, show real trick.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Big, huge fireball.
As he's doing this, counterspell.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What level did you counter fireball at? Was it 3?
I only have 3rd level spots
So it's-
left, so.
So base counterspell will do it.
What's
I can only cast max level.
okay?
I believe this Warlock is 4th level.
4th level. Yeah. So
Yeah, it
You
just
see it start to go up, and I'm just like,
so what? It's usually has a beam of energy. So you see this beam of energy shoot up, and then you see him wave his hand, and it just stops.
wait, fizzles out like a bunch of sparks.
It disappeared. Why did it disappear?
There goes that party.
Did you see what happened to it?
Do you have counterspell?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Wait, don't you have counterspell?
Because he's a wizard.
Every wizard should have counterspell.
You're a
Oh
wizard,
yeah,
Harry.
wizards do get it. Yeah.
Oh, Gaston. You're a wizard.
so what he was really trying to show you
counterspell.
was this, and then I will cast Fireball.
Then you cast fire. All right.
Because of my genie pact, I have Fireball.
Okay.
Oh, you took the red gen.
So I would be casting a 4th level Fireball.
Yeah. 4 levels. So just out there, setting pretty much every hay bale on fire.
Yup.
And Scarecrow.
So during that pact of him launching the fireball, I can now see the waves of energy through each fireball and where to dodge. And I'm like, yep, I can dodge fire now.
And then I will also show you, those 2 things I just did, I can't do very often. It takes a lot out of me. But
Nap every time.
I can do something quite frequently that I have honed in very well. And I will, is there anything down there left?
You could probably fight some cans or something. Yeah.
Just an aluminum can?
Yeah, aluminum can.
See that can down there?
Mm-hmm.
How far away are we?
How far do you want the can to be?
100 feet.
Sounds good. 100 feet is away from you.
And I will Eldritch Blast twice.
All right, now roll a hit.
What color and what do your Eldritch Blasts look like?
That's a natural 19.
Okay, hit.
And then 11. I rolled a 4.
So it's not as impressive because what happens is he hits it the first time, like dead shot, but when he hits it, it goes flying back like 10 feet after he hits it. And then he tries to adjust real quick after fly back, and he just kind of misses it. Like you hit the corner of it, so it really doesn't do much after that. But
Well, normally I'm a little bit better shot than that, but that's roughly what I got.
Interesting. John?
Well, they're definitely out shooting me tonight, but I can certainly show a few new tricks. So I take out my 2 revolvers. And it's gonna take me 2 turns to do this. So for my first turn, I am going to use my bonus action to do my Giant's Might.
okay,
So my spectral bear cloak that's not actually there appears over my head as I grow and double my size.
Holy.
And as I spin my revolvers, the one in my
You big.
the one in my
I'm gonna turn into him.
we're gonna turn into him. Okay.
While they're looking at him.
and then my left hand has the newly christened revolver, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna hold it up like this, and I'm gonna do this, and then spin it in a circle. And as I do, it creates a gear shape in midair, and it rotates real quick, and then fizzles out as I cast Bless on myself as my action.
Okay.
Now I'm going to shoot at the Scarecrow, which I would get, for my second turn, I would have 4 attacks. Wait, no, 3. Sorry, yeah. Doing my math weird. Well, yeah, 3. So, first attack.
Are they all with the same revolver?
Huh?
Are they all with the same revolver?
No, the first 2 is going to be with my original one, and then the last one will be with the others. So.
They're both magical now, though.
Yep. 13 to hit.
It does hit it, yes.
Okay. and then
Damn, class was 12. I'm sorry. Oh, my
that's a natural 18.
Aluminum armor's where it's
It was
at.
very small, though.
19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for the second one, and then the third one. It's another 25 to hit.
Okay, yeah, they all 3 hits.
So that would be.
Janet's dead.
Yeah.
One sec. Got to double check.
It's a cheese grater.
So, to answer your question, whenever I shot, it was more like a crackling electricity. And on the tail end of it, it looked like fire. So it was like an electric ball, a little bit, yeah. So it was like an electric ball on the front end and then like a tail of fire.
So the 6-shooter usually does
Oh,
the
like a
D6
rocket.
damage.
Correct.
So I'm gonna do this. So the first one does 24 points of damage.
And there.
Yeah.
Is there even a
And the
camera?
next one does
There is not a
17
camera.
points of damage. And then that one just does 16 points of damage.
Pretty much what everyone sees is John pulls out his guns, turns huge, that he blows a can that's sitting on the ground and it shoots straight up, like half of it's missing. But he hits it with another round and blows off the other half of it. So it's like only like a little strand of aluminum left, and he just shoots that one until it's smithereens, just all up in the air. Just boom, shoots it up, just gone.
And using my best mimicking voice that I can with him, I will try to say, and that is John.
John. Oh shit! You look like me. It's pretty cool.
Shit, you look like him.
Val,
Would you
make
like
an
that
insight
trick?
check on Jace.
Yeah, brothers. Insight check.
Yeah.
I'm proficient in it.
Nope, okay.
That one?
Yep.
Thought I read that
6.
Yeah, it was rolling. Okay.
Yeah, I've been able to do this, but I guess you didn't really know. I haven't really shown it to anybody yet. I'm back to my normal voice.
Okay.
But yeah, I can do this once a day.
Can you change it back to a little awkward looking at my own face?
You funny little motherfucker.
Better than Malcolm, who probably would have kissed you.
I didn't do it in front of him.
Good.
He probably would have asked you some weird shit.
At this point, you hear the door behind you slam open. Y'all stop blowing shit up out here. I need to talk to you.
Is it Bob Harris?
Yes.
I'm gonna fire a quick shot, like right above his head, like he spooked me. So I'm gonna aim intentionally for the door from
Okay.
above him.
So I can make an attack roll, I guess, since you were intentionally shooting him.
Attack door. Blow up the whole house.
Natural
Oh,
one.
wait, I'm still blessed. I'm still
Oh,
blessed. And it's
God.
not a natural one though. So that is, I wouldn't have done sharpshooter for this one. So 13.
Yeah. Oh, you're trying to like intimidate him or scare him or something?
No, just
Fucking with
the
it.
hell.
Well, yeah, he's gonna like shoot him. Goes. I wish you would have hit me. This made this a whole lot easier.
All you gotta do is ask.
Who's this fun guy?
That's Father.
Father Harris. I'm here to see Father Harris. That's Father Harris.
Father Harris.
I found another one.
Howdy?
Howdy. What's your deal?
Just looking to meet my goals.
What do you need?
Oh,
to
that
meet your
don't sound
goals?
shady as
I'm
fuck.
just trying to find someone to kill.
Well, we can do that easily.
Okay.
A very specific person.
There it is. That's what we
And why did you come here for that?
'Cause I'm broke.
Sounds good enough to me. Alright. Alright, I got 2 more to give the lowdown. Alright, since you're all apparently volunteers now, for all except one of you who was this job to begin with, but. Alright, leave me the lowdown, y'all. Goal is part of the Expansion Act to inhabit all of the United States, including its territories.
It's a lot of area.
Yeah, it is a lot of area. I'm sending all of you out to clear up some messes and protect some of the established hounds going out there. You guys can do it diplomatically or by force. It's up to you and your call. You guys get to pick which route you need to go. All I need you is to be across the Rockies by winter. San Francisco, you take, and then in San Francisco at the end of winter and spring, you take the train back here. And technically your service is done if you don't want to sign up for another one. You can choose whatever route you want as a group to go through the states.
Sorry, the way you phrased it just came to mind.
Yeah.
I was just like,
You can do more.
yeah.
It is, even for Val, even though it's his job, he volunteered to do this. You two I can volunteer for. Now, whatever money you collect on the way is yours to keep. If you like come across, like looks over at Mickey like, a dragon, how's a dragon horde, which you probably won't. You can keep the whole horde if you kill the dragon.
Shit. Okay.
But for everything that is, for every problem you solve that has a bounty of some sort set by the government, you'll get paid in San Francisco. It's like, y'all, these guys with a group of 3 more, killed a vampire, a whole bunch of stuff, and they got 500 gold apiece.
That's pretty impressive. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of that.
So if you guys are making some money, if you want to make some money for your goals, it's dangerous work, but it's good money involved.
Gaston can finally be rich.
You can be rich, Gaston, and apparently you were sent for some reason. So
I'm God. You should know.
he hands you to your badger. So get this badge. You're signed
How
up
big
for.
is the badge on me?
He hands you a gnome badge, so it's not too big.
Alright, or
Is it
put
no?
this head. Do I have to wear it? Can I put it in my pocket?
You can if you want. If you only want to. Sometimes it's easier to get information if people don't know you're part of the INC. So sometimes undercover is part of the deal.
Fair
Everything
enough.
works
It's
with law
however-
enforcement. I wear it proudly.
It's however you guys want to go into
Just stick it in
and
the
solve all this stuff. So, I have a few things I need to point out that have come up. Just some things I know about. You don't have to hit all of these, but depends on which direction you're going. And you can just travel around and try to solve your issues.
Just where like the shiny light comes out of the sky and points right at it, like, it's got a quest.
The next exclamation marks plus
He's like,
bonus.
alright.
Press E to interact.
So,
He isn't working.
he looks, he like rolls out like a map of the United States. He's like, alright, this is what's been reported. We already took care of the vampire here, but also in Kansas there's a basilisk farm that apparently is having some issues.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Basilisk?
Basilisk, yeah, a little 6-legged lizard-looking thing. Yeah, turns you to stone if you look at it.
What kind of shit are y'all into?
It's a farm. I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah.
you're about to find out.
So I think from what I heard, they're doing really good in Australia, and the governor wants to compete with Australia. So we're setting one up here in Kansas.
Sounds like a terrible idea, but okay.
I agree, but yeah. Nebraska, we have the Plain Elves and the Hobgoblin tribe fighting.
Okay.
The Dakota territory, we got. We have reports of a mine with a whole bunch of undead in it.
Okay.
Okay, Texas, we're having some weird snake people coming across the border. The Montana territory, we had last year. There was supposedly a resurrection of a demigod that was taken care of. We have a friend that handles magical supplies out there now. But other than that, there's not much going on in Montana. The Wyomings were having some of our ranches out there being attacked by trolls.
Hold up. Trolls?
Trolls.
Not giants?
Not giants. Giants we haven't heard much from them recently. The Colorado territory, there are reports of a dragon in the mountains, but it's probably a wyvern or something like that. because they get mistaken for dragons. There hasn't been a dragon sighting in 500 years that's been legitimate. So, the New Mexican territory, we got supposedly evil druids running around causing havoc for towns there. The Arizona territory, we have reports of a giant thunderbird.
Thunder!
Yes, thunder. Not like your name, but like probably what you're named after.
Little bit.
Thunder. Utah, we got another silver mine that's being attacked or involving undead. We got a lot of undead mines. They like to gather mine for some reason. I don't know.
What is dark?
The Idahoan territory, which
Idaho.
which Douglas is planning going to, has a whole bunch of werewolves. Apparently, having werewolf issue in Idaho, in the Idaho territory. We're having people in the Washington territory going missing. Oregon, we got people in Shanghai. Nevada, we have people disappearing in the desert. And then we have people going missing in the mountains of California. That's the ones that I know of.
Well, obviously the one in California will hit last because that's where we're headed.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just letting you know.
I mean, I know I haven't been with the group very long. I don't know how much sway I have here, but my travels, undead seem to be fairly simple to take care of.
I was thinking northern route myself.
Gaston liked to kill the undead.
I mean, if you guys can make good pace, you could probably hit out a lot of the states. I don't know, but
I want to go through Wyoming.
okay.
It's northern route too.
Is that the trolls?
Don't sound right. I've been living up there for a while. Trolls
You
don't
must have
usually
some
fuck
beef
travel
with
that
them.
far. No, never seen them out that far.
I'm cool with whatever, but I just felt like undead sounded like the right way to go for me.
When the doctor said, "What am I talking about, Dr. Craven?" Where was he
monkeys
at?
jumping on his head.
Colorado. Right?
He's last known in Colorado. Yeah. I mean, you guys can come up and go down. I mean, you guys can go up north and come back down to Colorado. One of the easiest passes to get through the Rockies starts in Colorado. Or you could just wind your way through the Mounties, through Montana, the Idaho, Wyoming. I mean,
Mr. Grimm, you got an opinion?
I'm kind of interested in the disappearing people.
Well, we talked about hitting that last in Cali.
Well, there's the other one.
Oh yeah. Sorry, trolls are
Figured
distracting me.
I figured undead being your more speciality.
We can deal with that. There's a certain type of person I'm looking for, and he really took people out of nowhere, so I'm looking for them. So kind of like,
but you guys got a day or two to decide. You guys have Sam working on some weapons for y'all. If you need something, let him know. I know you two are new to the group.
So yeah, we
I know you kept going. You're not all they're gonna let you know.
if there's an item you want Sam to make for you,
Okay, there's nothing at the moment.
no magic item you.
Nothing at the moment.
Okay.
So
So
Val give us the introductions.
okay, that's fine. Let me know where you guys plan to go, because I know Idaho. Douglas is going out there, and then if the dragon thing, if you guys make your way to Colorado, I'll probably send Mickey to the Basilisk Farm, and then out to Colorado for
you
the.
definitely don't want to go to the Basilisk Farm.
Yeah, I'm being honest. I'm
Basilisk Farm
kind of
gives
cool
them
to stay away
plenty
from
of
those snakes.
pre-dragon killing.
Yeah.
Pretty similar.
Yeah,
Do
I'll
I remember-
probably send Mickey out there too. You guys can meet up with any of them if you want to help them out too. It's up to you guys. But
Did you tell us about the circus in Colorado?
Yeah, he did.
I
Because he
told
showed
you
us the
guys.
tickets.
Yep.
Does it have a date on those tickets?
By the way, have the names on the tickets changed?
That is a good question.
if you look at the tickets, and they currently have your current party's name on them with an extra ticket still there.
Yes.
Does it have a
Okay.
date on the tickets too?
It does not have a date on the tickets.
So there's now a ticket that says our names on it?
Yep.
Mhm. Oh, so just so you know, the tickets that we're talking about, we had to get into, me and, dude's in the basement. Don't worry about him, but he's in the basement. He's part of another party, a little part of our group. He's
currently tied up.
Yeah, he's currently having a family reunion downstairs. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
Like, he's not dead.
yeah, he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Okay.
Debt wise, it's the reason why he had to go out there. He owes a lot of money, but that's beside the point. We had to get him.
He's doing clerical work for research here in the basement, which happens to be our library. He's making it sound really bad. It's voluntarily. He was going to go with them, but he decided, since he ran into a long lost family member that was working for us, to go ahead and just stay here and catch up and help out that way.
Alright.
So,
In fairness,
now that you're-
technically he owes you money, so...
Yes. So I'm not too far off the line.
I mean, I'm paying him room and board. I mean,
He technically volunteered to those fourth, but you're caught up. You already know that.
Okay.
So, but
it's his. I'll have to talk to him, see what he says. But
the circus,
Alright.
we had to get into town. That's where all the vampires came to try to figure out where we're going. I don't know where we're going. Well, I had to get him into town. So, wandering trader, don't go in and make deals with him.
I'll hold on Harris' side while he's discussing all this so he doesn't know what's going on.
yeah,
I'll
So-
just sit there and take him for a little bit.
Yeah, so,
I thought we already told Father Harris.
that's it. You guys tell each other. all
yeah,
that
he
stuff,
knows
yeah.
everything now.
I will see actually if he can help me with any medicine style stuff or if he's proficient or in that.
Let me look. I think he is.
Try
Yes,
to help
and
me
that's
along
why
with
Your
helping.
name's on this now.
Interesting.
Should be pretty simple though.
Yeah, I've dealt with some beings that can make deals and weird things.
Brothers.
Sounds like you kind of made a bad choice getting that cloak from that feller.
Skills.
Shit happens.
Medicine, yes, he is.
Hopefully
He
you
is
still have
skilled in
that.
medicine.
I do not.
Alright.
The guy
Crap.
studying downstairs does.
Ooh, that sounds bad.
Need help? You trying to learn your medicine?
Yeah.
All right.
See
All
how
right,
bad you
so-
feel this time.
So, but you already have that. So we'll try to. He tries to show you the right way to apply the stuff anyway. So. Go ahead and make a medicine check, and he's gonna. You want him to make a separate one? I'm gonna make a separate one for trying to teach you it.
Better than before.
Okay.
12.
12. Okay, I rolled a 6, but he has a plus 10, so a 16.
Jesus.
Oh god.
Must be up there. Anyway.
So
He knows about the
what he
bodacious herb.
teaches you is the proper way to apply it, so it's only a bonus action to use your medicine kit.
To stabilize
To
somebody?
stabilize somebody, it's only a bonus action for you.
No, but
So basically, my rogue thing.
Yeah. All right. That's that conversation.
Works though.
So, guys, let me know what you guys need. We'll get you supplied. I heard you have a horse. You have a horse. Do you have a horse? You have a horse. You
I do not, sir.
You don't have a horse. Do you have a horse?
No
Gaston?
horse.
Okay. You wanna? We can get you a couple horses.
I also need
can you give me
to
like
pull
a
out
little
this
pony?
busted bag, a new pouch for my magical things.
For your
What
a component pouch?
Yes.
component pouch? All right.
What
What kind of is there anything
She-
special about that component pouch?
It's broken.
That's not. Is it like bigger on the inside?
A little bit.
Go talk to Sam.
Father.
Yes.
I got it.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
All right. So you can go talk to Sam. He can fix you up and stuff.
It broke on the way there.
Give me a list of all the supplies you need. I'll go ahead and buy them for you.
Well,
I'll get you
I
some
mean,
pack horses.
I'm gonna pull out my gun, and it's like all rusted and broken and looks like a piece of dog shit.
Oh, come on.
This is what I had. I told you I'm broke.
Go talk to Sam. He'll at least teach you how to properly take care of your weapon.
All right. I don't really
Oh,
use
Troy
it.
does
Nothing else,
too.
you could also talk to him.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
you're
kind
supposed
of
to
my
clean.
Sam can get
The
you a
gun.
new one.
You're supposed to clean it.
Sam will get you a new one too if that one's inoperable.
I mean, it sometimes shoots.
Wait. You don't seem to understand how dangerous of a
I feel like he
situation you're
has
walking
A
into.
literal thermite in his hand.
Sometimes it shoots. Not good enough. You need one that's going to be consistently shooting all the time.
That's what I use
Because
my
if you're
magic
staring
for.
there
Is
and
this
there's a zombie like biting at your face, you want to be able to know that you're going to pull that trigger and it's going to go off and shoot that zombie in the face.
Does this revolver look like from one of those like really bad restoration videos?
Yes.
Oh.
So hold up. Is this like a -5 revolver that does like 1d4 plus tetanus damage?
No, it's so bad it heals.
Hey, we had a healing bullet once.
Yeah, and it blew off somebody's head.
Actually, no. It healed somebody's arm stump, and then it blew off somebody's head. Remember, I used 2 of those bullets.
Yeah, it had a 50% chance of working. Yeah.
Honestly, I want more
And they
of
worked
those.
very well. Holy crap.
Well, it was
Alright,
because they
well-
were dying, and it was the only thing we had to try and hopefully get them back alive. And you know, since it was
I'm
considered
not
a critical hit, this was during a one
I'm
shot.
gonna go see Sam.
Yeah.
He's a friend of mine.
It was an evil character that did
I'll
it.
put the gun away. And
Nah.
I also don't have any ammunition.
I was just say, actually, do we have ammo here that Riggins brought or anything like that? 'Cause-
Riggins brought some ammo. Yeah,
I'll say I'm running low
he
myself.
doesn't go anywhere without
I
it.
think I have 13 bullets because he used one. So.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a delivery for the general store today. Come in and Riggins just took all of it. Just took all of it.
Hell,
Didn't even pay the man. Just put it all in his little sack that holds the whole lot. And just took all of it.
Oh,
Pretended like nothing happened. He told me that. I laughed. And then I went in and put in a new order for the general store owner, who's also going to have to pay for that one too. So, yeah. Call it government commission.
the sheriff did the same thing.
Yeah, sheriff. I met him last night.
Are
He's
you,
a fun guy.
you saying I didn't have to pay that asshole of a shopkeep?
No. When you're in the field, probably, but not here.
Hell.
Yeah, again, just go talk to Riggins. He gets you armed. Also, give him a shopping list of any supplies you want. I recommend a lot of dry goods and probably a cooking set. And if you guys don't have a camping set, I definitely get you a camping set, bed rolls,
Alright.
bed sacks. You know.
Yeah, especially you.
I've got that already.
All right.
Yeah, I'll need that.
We don't have anybody who can do Gnome anymore, do we? Oh, you still can? Okay.
And eventually,
I just didn't know if we currently had.
We can have 2 bubicles right next to each
But
other.
His is
Mine's a little
different.
different.
His is a little different.
That's
his
dumb.
genie lock is oh my gosh, it's the best. It's one of the best warlocks. Honestly, if it was out when we started your campaign, I probably would have done genie lock.
Well, depending on
Would you have been the genie of
the
the lamp?
next rift, that could happen.
I don't want it to happen. I'm cool with my play.
All right, so you guys have your mission. You have thoughts
could have the
to choose from and supplies to think about. I think we'll probably end up ending tonight's session here.